but news just coming in. There is breaking news coming in. There's been a case of mass shooting that's been reported in Jaffa, in Israel, in Tel Aviv. And Jaffa is a very prominent part of southern Tel Aviv. Look at these images. We urge viewer discretion. These images have just come in. This incident has just been reported. In fact, what we are now being told, 10 people have been injured. 6 of them are critical. Now, these are images that have been taken by an eyewitness. There you see. There's one shooter that you can see in these images. There's one apparent shooter that you can see in the first image. And this is near a central road leading to the railway station in Jaffa. Jaffa is close to the Arab quarter in Israel, in Tel Aviv. 10 people have been injured, 6 of them are critical in Jaffa. Apparently, there's been another shooting that's been reported. So this one, you see images near the train station. The other shooting has been reported near a synagogue. And I also want to give you one breaking news. Breaking news that's just coming in. The police are saying at least one shooter, one suspected terrorist has been shot dead. So far, 3 people have been killed. That's a confirmation that is just coming in Jaffa, in Tel Aviv, in Israel. This is a very, very prominent part of Tel Aviv on the southern axis of Tel Aviv. This is the road that leads to Ashkelon and then Sderot in the southern part of Israel. And Jaffa is the Arab quarter. A large number of Israeli Arabs live in this area. It's a very, very prominent and popular part of Israel where this shooting has been reported just now. The emergency vehicles, even as we speak, we are being told ambulances and police vehicles are rushing to cordon off the area. Even in this video, you can hear the sirens of emergency vehicles. Israel is on the edge. Israel was anyways standing by amidst reports that there could be a missile strike, and people were asked to stay as close to bomb shelters as possible. But Jaffa is a part which is usually very, very crowded. And this is where the train station of Jaffa, the light rail station of Jaffa, is where the first shooting is believed to have taken place. Now, there's another report of a shooting near a synagogue. We will get you more on the story. So there's been a shooting at a train station and a shooting that's taken place near a synagogue, a place of worship in Tel Aviv. So we are told that there are at least 2 shooters, at least 2 terrorists are suspected to be involved in these 2 incidents of shooting. 1 terrorist has been shot dead in Jaffa. What we can also tell you is that a large number of Israelis are now authorized to carry weapons after what happened 1 year ago on the 7th of October 2023. And there was an attack that time by the Hamas. That was of course 1 year ago. But right now we're still waiting for more information. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Ashraf Vani. Ashraf, of course, is in Beirut, but he's been regularly in touch with his contacts in Israel. Ashraf, what more can you tell us about this shooting?
Yes, actually today, since yesterday evening, when Hezbollah said that they are launching the operation Labbaik Ya Nasrullah, since then we are seeing the series of not only the rockets, missiles fired towards the Israel, but these missiles and rockets have put some kind of damage, not only in the northern parts of the Israel, but also in the Jerusalem as well as in Tel Aviv. And last time also there was an attempt by the Hezbollah to target the Mossad's headquarters in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. But the Israeli Defense Forces then said that those long-range missiles were diffused in air by their drones and anti-missile system. Now, what about these shootings? We are listening that probably these are the fighters who have went from the Lebanese border of south, and as there was some kind of intelligence input that Hezbollah is going to carry out that kind of attack, which was carried on 7th of October 2023. So it may be part of it, but taken in advance. Otherwise, there was input with the Mossad that on 7th of October, this attack could be carried out by Hezbollah fighters inside the Israel.
Well, yes, there were intelligence inputs. There were also several intelligence inputs that seem to indicate that there could be a missile strike, a rocket attack. There was also input that there could be a terrorist strike that could take place, and that is why Israel had strengthened its borders. Israel had mounted additional security, not just on its southern borders with Hamas or at Gaza, but also its northern borders with the Hezbollah or with Lebanon. Additional forces had been deployed, but this is an attack that's taken place virtually in the heart of Israel. This is an attack that's taken place in Jaffa, which is a very prominent part of southern Tel Aviv, a very, very prominent part, very crowded, bustling with people, close to the Arab Quarter, if I may. We've reported from here last year